Hello everyone, and it's story time again. This is Jeff. Hi. I have a very funny but a little bit dark story for you this time. It is called The Cat and the Mouse in Partnership. There was once a cat who had made acquaintance with a mouse. And he pretended to have great love for the mouse. He told the mouse, "Mouse, I love you. Mouse, I love you. Mouse, I love you." And the mouse, she was very happy. And they decided to keep house together. They decided to live together. And so they agreed to live together. And one day, the mouse said to the cat, "Cat, we must make provisions for the winter. We must make provisions for food for the winter." So, the mouse and the cat collected a big pot of fat. They had a pot of fat. And they took counsel together, meaning they talked together. They took counsel. And they decided, well, where shall we keep this pot of fat for the winter? Because we will get hungry. So, if we do not have this food, we will suffer from hunger. We will suffer hunger, means we will be hungry. So where shall we put this pot of fat? So the cat decided, why don't we put this in the church? No one would consider to steal a pot of fat from a church. So the mouse said, that is a good idea. So they went to the church and they put the pot of fat under the altar. The altar is where people stand in the church. They put the pot of fat under the altar where no one could touch it. So they hid it there for winter. Now, very soon, very soon, before long, the cat began to feel hungry. And he wanted the fat. The fat, the fat, the fat. He wanted. And so, he made a story for the mouse. He said to the mouse, "Oh, mouse, today my cousin has had a son who is white with brown spots," he said. "The child is white with brown spots, and I am to be the godfather. So I must go to the christening." Christening means, in Christianity, when you have a baby, christening. So I must go to this christening. So why don't you stay home and keep house, meaning to watch house. All right, thank you. And the mouse, of course, agreed. "Please go. Have a good time. Enjoy yourself. And please think of me when you go. Bye." And so the mouse stayed home and kept house, cleaning. Now the cat went straight to the church. And he opened the pot of fat. And he licked the top. All the fat on the top. He licked off. And he felt very happy. He said, "Oh, I am so happy." And so he took his time and he came home in the evening. And the mouse said, "I am sure you had a merry time. What is the name of the child?" "Ooh," the cat said, "the name I gave the child was Top Off." And the mouse said, "Top Off? That is a very unique name." And so the cat said, "Well, it is better than the name you gave your cousin which was Crumb Taker. It's a much better name, I think. He answered dryly. It is a much better name than Crumb Taker. And they went to sleep. The next day, the cat began to feel hungry again, and he wanted more fat. So he said to the mouse, "Mouse, my cousin has again had another child. This time, the baby has a brown ring around its neck. This does not happen very often, so I must go." So the mouse gave her consent. "It is okay. Please go," she said to the cat, and the cat said, "Bye." And the cat went straight to the church, and he opened the pot of fat. This time, he ate half of the fat in the pot. And he went home again, feeling very satisfied. He felt very good. So he said, "I am sorry about today, but one cannot refuse this kind of event. I could not refuse the baby with the white ring around the neck. I could not refuse this." So the mouse said, "What name did you give this baby?" And the cat said, "Well, the name is, Half Gone is the name." The mouse thought to herself, well, that is a very strange name again. And this was because the greedy cat had devoured half of the fat. So the name, Half Gone. But the cat told the mouse this, and the mouse thought, that is a very strange name. But she curled up and she went to sleep. Before long, winter came. And soon the mouse was getting worried. But the cat said again, "Oh, mouse, one more time. My cousin has had another child. This time, the cat is all black with white feet. This never happens with cats. I must go and give this cat a name. White feet and all black. I must go. May I go? Please let me go." And the mouse said, "Okay, enjoy yourself." So the cat went back to the church, and he devoured all of the fat in the pot. Boom. And he went home. After that, there were no more christenings. After all of the fat was gone, there were no more christenings. And so winter came. And the mouse was worried and said again to the cat, "Cat, let us go get our pot of fat. It will surely taste good now, because it is winter." So the cat said, "Yes, let's go to the church and get the fat." So when they went to the church, the mouse opened the pot and saw that it was empty. And so the mouse began to think, well, I went to fetch the pot. I found it empty. Now I know why you gave those strange names to those cats. Top off, Half Gone, and the last cat." And the cat grabbed the mouse and and said, "Hold your tongue. Another word, and I will devour you too." And the mouse was just about to say, "All gone." But instead, she screamed it, "All gone!" She screamed. And the cat leapt on the mouse and made a quick end of her. And that is the way of the world. The end. A cat and a mouse should never be partners. Huh? That's the end of the story. See you next time.